How's it? Today is February 20th. It is Thursday. I kind of just was supposed to do kind of light stuff today. Nothing really heavy and nothing really intense. So I just did six. Well, Steve said 6 to 9 sets of doubles at 275. Because that's the weight I hit, I believe, on Tuesday. So these back squats were very just run of the mill, very easy. I just had to make sure that my positions were good so that my knee didn't hurt. As I was warming up, my hips were really tight for some reason. I think it is probably because I sat for such a long time yesterday. I had two midterms, one in the morning and then one at night, and that whole day was spent studying. And I just wasn't able to warm up the way I wanted to. In any case, again, 275 is really not too heavy, so especially for doubles. So I was moving up very nicely. Another thing to note is Steve has been saying that I should squat without my knee sleeves for now. Given my history with my knee, that every time I kind of push to heavier weights, my knee just starts to hurt. So he wanted me to kind of just feel the position a little better, so I don't have like a piece of cloth between my knee when I'm squatting. But yeah, none of these were particularly difficult. I'm a little curious as to when he'll say that I should be able to use my knee sleeves. I might just squat forever without my knee sleeves, which I wouldn't mind. It's just I'm so accustomed to squatting with them that it's kind of a given for me when I go heavy. But yeah, not too much to think about here. After that, I was planning to do triples. Work up to heavy triple on the push press and then also a heavy triple on the snatch deadlift. I'm not too familiar with snatch deadlift. I know I've done it in the past. It's just not a movement I actually practiced, so that like I improved on over time. But I think this may be an opportunity to explore that. My push presses, my goal was to hit 225 for a triple. I think my best for the push press is like 230. It might be 235. In any case, 225 today would have been really awesome because I haven't been able to push press really since, I would say, October or so. It's been a very long time. Yeah, I'm working on my squat cues throughout all of these to maintain kind of forward foot pressure and make sure that my knees don't go in and then they don't shoot back out of the hole. That was my last one. And then I move into some push presses. I throw on my knee sleeves because he didn't say anything about not using my knee sleeves. I just feel so much stronger with them on. And I know I shouldn't rely on my equipment like that. It's just kind of how it is. I was really worried with the re-racking of all of these that my upper back would start hurting. It started hurting towards the end, but I'm not sure if it's because I had poor placement on the heavier ones or if it was accumulation of volume over time. It wasn't too bad today. It's just you'll see that I end up getting 220 and then I failed 225 on the third rep on two different sets. And it didn't really hurt too much until maybe the last one. We'll see if you can see it in the video. And then my friend Eva there, she's going to be competing next week in powerlifting. I'm gonna be handling for her next week, and then she's kind of there to give me some cues when I asked her to. I think that as long as I don't let my elbows and my shoulder, my whole shoulder, like structure dip forward when I dip, like let it fall forward as I dip, my push presses look pretty good. So here's my heaviest set that I was actually able to hit. That one got a little out front. It's a little better. You see that little dip at the front. Could have been better, but pretty happy with how that turned out. I wasn't sure if I was going to do 225 or not. After waiting a few minutes, I decided to go up to 225. And like I said, I ended up failing this one, but it was so close that I really, really, really wanted to try it again. So I did try it again, and then it was even closer the second time. Slight dip there forward again. Basically, anytime I do that dip, the next rep is just really, really, really difficult. Yeah. And here we go, my reattempt. First rep on this one was really solid. That re-rack was not good. So the next, as it goes in the set, yeah, that one went forward. And then this was even worse. So I pushed through here. I tried to stick with it. My left elbow was getting to straight, but my right arm couldn't push through that. Kind of upset that I didn't get it, but pretty happy with the 220. Again, snatch deadlifts, work up to a heavy triple. Oh, I did a snatch there because why not? There were a lot of people here for some reason at this time, and they were on the far side of the gym where the platforms are located. You see this guy here? He just was, for some reason, doing push-ups right in front of my camera, which, I mean, it's not an issue per se. It's just like literally you can do push-ups anywhere. That's something that irritates me to no end. So all of these weights are very easy. These are weights that I know I can snatch, so I don't anticipate them being particularly difficult. This is a weight I know I can snatch. I haven't snatched it in a very long time, but I know I can do it. And again, it is moving pretty well. The goal is to hit 120 to 130% of my best snatch, and so if I say 100 is my best snatch, which I think 105 is my best snatch, 100 is a little conservative there, and it's probably what I could do like this week if I wanted to. So 120 is 265. That's this here. That would be 120% of my 100 quote unquote snatch. I ended up doing 3 sets in that range. So I do 120. The next one's gonna be 125, so 275, and then the last one's gonna be kind of 130. It's gonna be at 285. I know 130 is actually 286, but what can you do with pound to kilo conversions? So all of these didn't really affect my upper back as much as I thought they would. they still did feel kind of a little uncomfortable, but it wasn't unbearable like how like say my clean pulls were maybe like 2 months ago, or maybe even a month ago before the meet. And then I did some overhead press with some box jumps for some light accessories to get some blood flowing through my body. And yeah, pretty much it.